All right, shalom, shalom, Akim. All right, brother Kazapa.
Shamar.
You know, brothers from GMS Raleigh, North Carolina, come back with another quick lesson. And before we get started, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rokakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. And shalom to all the brothers out there through the four corners of earth, pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. You know, so like I said, this is the brothers from GMS Raleigh, come back with another quick lesson. And this lesson is going to be entitled, lawlessness and sedition among men. Okay, that's because that's the time that we're living in. Okay, these are the things that's going to be happening here in America, man. Okay, a lot of lawlessness, a lot of anarchy. Okay, and a lot of uproars of the people, man. Okay, you know. So, but you can go ahead and start in that scripture right
there. This is 2 Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, the plagues are sent.
You said 15 and 14?
Yeah.
Slocky, it should be down, like towards the bottom. It started with a whoa. I believe it was like 18, probably. It's either 18 or 19.
What, the beginning of sorrows?
I said 16. Slocky is 15, brother. That's my bad. I was like, it was 15 and 14. Slocky.
Yeah, I got 2 Esdras 15 and 14.
Yeah, that's it right there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It says, 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Verse 15. The fire is kindled, and it shall not be put out.
Yeah, that's chapter 16. What you're in?
Oh,
yeah. Man, because I remember that one. Yeah, it's 15 and 14, brother.
All right,
it's all good, bro.
I got you. This is 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe unto the world and unto them that dwell therein.
All right, and that woe means death and destruction, man. Okay, so death and destruction to the world, because this world is about to be destroyed, man. Okay, you know, this world that as you know it, you know, this eon, this age, man. Okay, it's about to be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the word and he calls God in Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, you know, the society as we know it now is all gonna go down. All right, keep on going.
For the sword and their destruction are draweth nigh.
Kind, you know, the sword and destruction draweth nigh. And the sword is any killing instrument, all right, in which the modern day sword today in these militaries and these these worldwide militaries is what? These rockets, these missiles, you know, are these are the modern day swords, man. You know, the gun, all these things are the modern day swords, man. So the sword, which is any killing instrument, and the destruction draweth nigh unto the people on the earth, man. All right, but like we always say, the elect of the nation Israel will be saved out of this. Okay, but to the rest of the people on the earth, they're gonna suffer death and destruction, man. Okay, you read it.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
And that's the race riots, man. Okay, you know, that's the race riots, the class riots. Okay, you know, you're gonna have Jake. When we say Jake, we're talking about the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, be going at it. Moab, the so-called Chinese, against Jake. Okay, Elam against Esau. You know, it's gonna be every nation for himself, basically, man. You know, you wanna read, bro?
And the sword in their hands.
They're gonna be going against each other with swords in their hands. So guns, literal swords, bats, whatever, you know, they can fight off each other with, they're gonna be using in that day, man. Okay, you know, so when all hell breaks loose, when no food is coming into the cities, when food rations are short, or at a shortage, when things are going basically to shit, when shit hits the fan, for lack of better words, you know, these are the things that's gonna be happening: lawlessness and rising up of people against another people. Okay, keep on reading, brother.
Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition, uprising of the people, man. Okay, you know, so there's gonna be literally uprises of groups of people against the government, because that's what sedition means. Somebody who's rising up against the government, who incites riots, who incites what's called rebellion against the government, man. Okay, you want to read, brother?
And invading one another.
Kind of invading one another, man. Okay, people invading people's houses, home invasions. You going into another man's house and taking his goods, whether it be his food, his water, his wife, his daughters, him. It's gonna be going that. It's gonna be really that a dog eat dog world out here, man. You want to add on to that, brother?
Nah.
God, you keep it right there.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They're not going to regard no authority, because a king or a prince is an authority over the people. So they're not going to regard their local town mayor, or they're not going to regard their head police chief, the governor, the president. They're not going to regard none of these people, man. Okay, you want to read it?
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So whatever a man wants to do, he's going to be able to do in that day. Whether it's rob you, kill you, rape you, all these things are going to be happening in that time. How about Shemel Shai, who the world he calls God and Jesus Christ is going to bring it upon this world, man. All right, for all the evil is done, man. Okay, all right. The Lord is going to strike Babylon with plagues as He did before. Matter of fact, brother, if you jump up to verse 13. I believe it says that.
All right. Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn.
It might be a little bit up, Slocky. Should say it's Egypt.
All right, I got you. Yeah. It's verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishment of that the Most High shall bring upon it.
And today America is modern day Egypt, because what happened in Egypt? Slavery of the Israelites, man. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So the same thing happened here in America. You were slaves here in America, man. Okay, you were slaves. You were bought. You were sold. Okay, so this place, America, is spiritually Egypt, man. Scripture say spiritually Sodom and Egypt, All right. So now jump down to verse 16, brother.
All right, back at 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
All right, so there's gonna be uprising. All right, all the plagues that Yahweh Shema Shai brought into Egypt are there's gonna be going to here in America. So that's plagues of locusts, which that's already happened in Nevada. Okay, plagues of shortage of food, of famine. Okay, darkness. So all these things are gonna be coming to America, because America's the new Egypt, and a part of that is what? The sedition among men. Okay, when there's no food to eat, when there's a lack of food, a lack of clean water, these people are reduced down to a base lifestyle, which is kill or be killed, to survive. Okay, you want to read about it?
And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Keep on reading, bro.
Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city.
A man should desire to go into a city, all right? He's going to want to go from state to state. This is how bad the destruction is going to be. People are going to be fleeing from their cities. People will be fleeing from their counties, man, okay, to try to get away from the destruction. But what's going to happen, bro?
And shall not be able.
And shall not be able. We're going to see why.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
The city is going to be troubled with what? Destruction, nothing but lawlessness. But then the reason why you're not going to be able to go to the city is martial law is going to be implemented. They're going to have checkpoints to where you got to have a certain ID, or we know, as scriptures say, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. You're going to have that to travel, to be registered as a non felon or somebody who's compliant. Okay, all right. These are all the things that's going to be happening, during this lawless time, man. Which we are fastly approaching these times, man. Okay, we are fastly approaching the time of all hell breaking loose, man. Okay, keep moving.
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Houses are gonna be destroyed. All right, the cities are gonna be troubled. All hell's gonna be breaking loose. Buildings falling, buildings on fire. People screaming. All right, people dying left and right by the hands of their neighbor. Okay, all these things are gonna be happening here in America, in every major city and little city, man. Okay, all these things will be happening, and men shall be afraid, man. A man's gonna be afraid to even look around the corner. So how much more a woman or child? You want to read, bro?
Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Look, a man is gonna have no pity upon his neighbor. So, like the scripture read earlier, but a man is he's gonna their actions gonna stand in their power. He's gonna do whatever he wants, man. All right, whether it's like I said, kill the husband, rape the wife or daughters, or people are so demented out here, they might what's called kill a daughter, rape the husband in front of the mother or some shit, Now these are the things that we're gonna see. We're gonna see these things happen to people, man. All right, those who are not of course, the nation of Israel that's now the elect, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're gonna suffer these things, and the other heathen nations here in America. It's gonna be happening all over the world, but mainly concentrated at its purest form, at the purest chaos here in America, man. All right, you wanna read it, bro?
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Will destroy their houses with the sword, any killing instrument, breaking and entering. Okay, kicking down your door with a shotgun. Kicking down the door, waving the fofo. All that stuff is gonna be happening, man. Putting the gun to your face, telling you to give the food or show where everything's at, man. Okay, or just shooting up the whole crib, drive-bys, man. These are the things that's gonna be happening in that time. Want to say something, bro?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
And spoil their goods.
Spoil means to take, okay, to rob, okay. So people are robbing you for everything: the clothes on your back, the shoes on your feet, the food in your cabinets, okay. For the women, stealing what your goods, stealing what you can offer for them, which is only sex in that day, okay. Keep on reading.
Because of the lack of bread.
Because of the lack of bread. So the Lord's saying, because of the lack of bread, famine, people are reduced down to a state of beastly, man, non-civilized, man. All right, they're gonna do whatever it takes to survive, and it's known. Esau even says it. There's only 4 things you need to survive: food, clothes, shelter, or to keep your mind so-called and stable. Food, clothes, shelter, and sex. That's it. So it's going to be literally reduced down to those things, man. People are going to look for food, water, clothing, okay, and shelter, all right? And then, something to pop in that day to relieve stress, okay? These are the things that's going to be happening in those days, man, all right?
And for great tribulation.
Man. Troubles, man. People dying, people seeing apparitions. All right, martial law troops coming in and destroying whole neighborhoods, man. These are the times that we're living in, man. That's why the apostles and elders, a great millstone, for the true men, true teachers that Yahweh Shema Shai has sent, okay? Has been telling us to what? Get into prophecy. These are the prophecies to come, man. Things that happen before they actually happen. We're telling you of it, all right? You got Isaiah 42:9. Because Yahweh Shema Shai, who wrote and he calls God in Jesus Christ, has sent out his men, all right, to tell you the things that's going to happen before it actually happens, man. Okay? And we're telling you these things: martial law, tribulation, famine, sedition among men, uprisings, and riots are going to be happening in these last days, man. All right? Can you read that, brother?
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass.
That's the old prophecies, okay? The prophecy of us going to slavery, okay? 70 AD, the flood, okay? What's some more? The slavery, the butt breaking, all these things were prophesied about, man. Okay, that was gonna happen unto our people. Okay, keep on reading.
And new things do I declare.
And new things do I declare. So, what's the new things? These are the new prophecies that haven't come to pass yet, like the RFID chip, World War III, the martial law, the sedition among men, okay, the spoiling goods, the famine of the word. All these things are the prophecies to come, the new prophecies. All right, keep reading, bro.
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
All right, so before they actually happen, spring forth means to actually come to pass. Before they spring forth, the Lord tells you of them, okay? And he's telling you through his prophets, the men of the Lord out there in the highways and byways, the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, the word he calls God and Jesus Christ, man, okay? So Lord is warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, West Indians, Haitians, okay? All right? He's warning you, all right, to get right, okay? But the God of the Bible will suffer death and destruction, man, okay? That was it on that one, brother?
Yeah.
Can you, if you don't mind, I literally was just on my mind. Second Ezra 16, and I believe it's 71, if I'm not mistaken. All right, because a lot of things are gonna be happening unto the nation of Israel in that time. All right, nothing but death and destruction. Okay.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 71. They shall be like madmen.
Mm-hmm. That's talk about Esau, Edom. Matter of fact, start at 70, brother, if you could.
Yeah, this is verse 70. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection.
A kind of great uprising, man. Okay, of the people. Uprising, uproars of the people in every city, in every place, man. So it's going to be happening throughout the four corners of the earth and every city here in America, man. Okay, but mainly concentrated at its purest form here in America, man. Okay, keep reading.
A great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
So as a whole nation, all right, that was supposed to be the nation of Israel. But right now we know is, the men of the Lord. All right, but even the nation of Israel is going to be suffering tribulation in that time, okay? By the hands of Esau, Edom. But mainly the men of the Lord, all right, the 1/3, the 144,000 prophets, and the 1/3 men, women, children who believe, they're going to be suffering great tribulation and great persecution for the names of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Keep on going, right?
Verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Kind. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, shall be like a madman, okay? Crazy, out of his goddamn mind, man. Sparing none, all right? He's not going to care if you're old, young, if you're prospering in the society, or if you're a bum on the street. He's going to destroy you, man, if you're an Israelite, man. He's going to see you and want to destroy you, man. Okay? Can we read?
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, all right? Which ultimately as a whole is supposed to be the nation of Israel, all right? So he's going to be destroying Jake left and right, all right? And stealing from them and spoiling, but, also mainly talk about the men of the Lord, okay? Yeah, the 1/3, there's gonna be some of us that be put to death for this truth, some of us that caught up in a concentration camp, but then so some brothers are gonna get away and not be touched, all right. But still, this is how Esau Edom was gonna come. Can you get Revelation 12:12, brother? Because Esau Edom, so-called white man, knows his time is up. Okay, so this is why he's gonna be going mad like this, man. This is why he's gonna be killing Jake left and right, man. But we know in that day the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be saved out of all the troubles, man. Okay? All right? Got it?
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein, in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth, of the sea, and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and devil just means the deceiver, okay? El Diablo, the deceiver, man, okay? All right, and Esau, Edom has deceived the whole world, man, okay? So this devil, okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going to be, coming down with great wrath. Why, brother?
because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
He knows he has a short time to rule because Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, who the world enemy calls God, and Jesus Christ is coming back to set up the nation of Israel as the top nation and rule upon the face of the earth, man. Okay? He knows these things. That's why he's going to be coming down like a madman, trying to really take out all the Israelites, man, to usher in his new world order, but we know it's not going to happen. Okay? Even though he's going to get a lot of our people and even get some of the men of the Lord, he's not going to prevail in the end, man. Okay? He's going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shema Shai and the elite banking families, but they're going straight into captivity. They're going straight head first into captivity, all right, to build up the kingdom of heaven, all right, for Lord Yahweh Shai and his elect, man, you know? All right? Now, brother, we'll end it off on, let's see, Daniel's 12:1. You know, because we, all through all this destruction, the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be saved out of their troubles, man. Okay, they're going to be have that mercy bestowed upon them to where they're going to see everything going on, but they're not going to be touched, man. Okay, as a whole.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, Slacky, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Kind. So that's Michael the archangel, okay, the angel under Lord Yahweh Shai, all right, which the angel is able to destroy the earth, all the people on the earth by themselves, man. Okay, so that angel, which is a powerful angel, is gonna have to stand up to protect the elect of the nation Israel. That's what it means by the children of his people, because only the elect of the nation Israel will be protected. Okay, they have that mark, that the wild, which means a mark from exemption from judgment on them. Okay, all right, can we read them?
And there shall be a time of trouble.
A time of trouble, sedition among men, tribulation. All right, keep on.
Such as never since there was a nation, even that at the same time.
Yep, there's gonna be a time of trouble on this earth never seen. All right, the times to come is gonna make 70 A.D. or it's gonna make slavery, make the Jim Crow era all look like child's play. Okay, all right. This is going to be a serious time never seen on the planet Earth ever before. Okay? That's how horrific it's going to be. And you can look back in the past and see how horrific things our people went through. It's going to surpass those. It's going to make those look like nothing. Okay? You want to read, bro?
And at that time thy people shall be delivered.
Thy people is the elect of the nation Israel. Because right now, the Lord's not dealing with all of Israel. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be destroyed here in America. Be caught up in all the hell. But the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000 and 1/3 men, women, and children who believe, they're going to be saved out of all the troubles to come, man. Okay? So although this destruction is well fast on its way, all right, basically here, okay, we got to believe the Lord's will that we be a part of that number. The Lord's going to have mercy on us, man. Okay? And that we make it through these times, man. All right? Any more on that, brother?
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
And that's the book of life, which is the elect is written in the book of life, man. All right? To receive mercy, man. So, the Lord's will be a part of the elect. We'll see all these things going on, but we won't be touched by it. Okay? Or even if we do get caught up in a concentration camp, our faith won't waver, and we trust and believe in Yahweh Shema Shai to get us out all the situations that we might be in. Okay, all right. But the rest of everybody else, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and these other heathen nations, they're gonna go through it: the tribulation, the famine, the uproars of the people, the martial law, and being gunned down in the street. All those things that brothers, we was talking about, they're gonna have to go through it and suffer that and die in a painful manner, man. All right. So just want to show you, give the hope. That hope to the hopeful elect, man. All right, Lord's will be a part of that number and stuff. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spring prayer Yahweh Shema Shai. But first, before we go, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and taught us His truth. And shalom to all the brothers out there to the four corners of earth, pushing His word in all righteousness and sincerity. Until next time, to the elect, we say shalom.
Shalom.